Hey guys, it's Beans and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. You guys know why I'm here. 2 videos in one day. What the heck? You guys already know the news. Animal Crossing has randomly announced on a random Thursday that there will be a new free update for Animal Crossing New Horizons. We are all so excited and so surprised, and I can't believe they just randomly announced this. Like, I was trying to work, I could not get anything done at work. I could not focus at all, and I'm late to the game already by not posting this earlier, but you know, a girl's gotta work. So I guess Nintendo finally listened to us 4 years later that we want something new. We will keep the same game. It's fine. Give us DLC. We'll pay for it. Most of us will, at least. They came out with a new Switch. Of course, there needs to be a new Animal Crossing update. So they figured it out. I'm sure they've been working on this for a while because there are some big features to this. But I'm super excited and I'm just going to jump into this. We're going to go through everything that is included in this new update, what that means for us, and I mean, we're gonna discuss the Switch 2 also. Maybe is it worth buying the new Switch 2 for this new update? What do you guys think? We're gonna go into all the details and let's get started. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. This update is free and it's coming out January 15th of 2026. You can get it on both the Switch and the Switch 2, which I feel is pretty generous because a lot of times when new updates like this, they don't come out for the old consoles and they try to make you buy the new consoles. So I'm really happy that it's free and it's coming out on the regular Switch. It's a Switch Lite, all of the Switches. And first we're going to discuss the biggest update here, which is the hotel. So the hotel is being added to the dock over by, well, obviously your dock. And your dock is just going to be much longer now, which is great because I always get stuck with really short docks in the game, but that's besides the point. So now there's going to be an extended dock that leads you to the hotel. And the hotel feels a lot like the DLC that we already have for Happy Home Paradise, but this is a free version. And in this hotel, it's going to give us 8 new rooms to decorate. And that means 8 new villagers, or at least 8 villagers can join in on the fun. So you can invite villagers via Amiibo, and then you can decorate their rooms for the guests to arrive on the island. And then when the villagers do stay at the hotel, they can wander around your island as well. So they're not only just stuck in the hotel room, which is really cool. So it's like you kind of have like new bonus villagers around your island. And I'm thinking it can change every day. New villagers every day. Who knows how often they'll visit, or if we don't exactly have all the details yet. At least I haven't found the details on that, but that would be really cool. But I think it's really fun that they are going to now explore your island. So you could just be roaming around the island and some random villager that's not even one of your villagers is going to be there. Up to 8 of them. This is going to be so awesome. Can you imagine 8 extra villagers roaming around now? That might be a little chaotic, but I'm so here for it. I'm so down. I'm so pumped about this, guys. Okay. So next about the hotel, it's giving us new items and new decor that we can use around our island. You can craft items for the hotel that are being made as requests, and then you earn tokens, and then the tokens can be used as money to buy the new furniture that the hotel is offering. Your friends can also come in the hotel when they come to your island, which is so cool. I'm not sure if they can come in the rooms yet, if like the rooms that you decorated, but they can definitely come in to the hotel lobby and such. Possibly they can purchase the items that are for sale there as well. That's really cool. There was a little hint in the video that Nintendo released today about possibly our friends can help us design rooms in the hotel. It kind of seems like it's more collaborative. Maybe they can help us. That would be really cool, but it's not confirmed. So let's just hope for that because building with friends is so fun. And there is a huge update about building with friends too. So if you haven't heard yet, stay tuned. We're going to get into that in just a minute. And I didn't mention, but Cappen's family is running the hotel. So they will be all in there working together, which is really fun. Your guests will just show up randomly. They have been recruited by Cappen's family and they will come stay in the rooms, which is really cool. Just like the campsite villagers. They'll just come and be like, hey, can I stay in your hotel? So fun. I love it. I can't wait to see what villagers we get at our hotels. You'll also get hotel tickets for decorating rooms, which can also be used to purchase the furniture. One little fun thing also is that they have these mannequins in the hotel and you can change the outfits, and then the guests in the hotel can put the outfits on. It's so cute. So you can make them wear like the little touristy outfits. It's so funny. And when they roam around your island, their names are displayed as tourists. So you know that they're not like one of your villagers, but it's just a tourist on your island. That's so fun. And then of course, Tom Nook wants some more money to promote the hotel. So he's going to make requests for certain items that you have to craft. And once you craft the requested items, you can turn them in front of the hotel and Cap'n will make the deliveries. And then you'll get some more hotel tickets to use to buy items. But doing that helps Tom promote the island hotel so that you'll get more tourists and more visitors. Now the next thing mentioned in Nintendo's video today was expanding our storage. So now we can take it from the current limit of 5,000 items in your storage. It can now go up to 9,000. And they kind of showed it to us like it went 5,000 to 7,000 to 9,000. So it looks like we are going to be paying for these storage upgrades in increments. Or maybe we have to earn them. We'll see. But with the addition of all the storage space, we can actually store plants and trees and flowers and bushes. All the goods now can be stored in our storage, so everything will be nicely tucked away and we don't have to worry about planting all of our flowers that we want for later but don't necessarily need right now. We can just put them in storage. And that feature comes in handy because next up we're going to talk about Resetti. Resetti is back from the old games. And Resetti is wandering around our islands. It seems like he's always going to be there. And he has services that now can clear our islands for us, including all those stubborn flowers that we all let get out of control. He can clear just the beach for you. He can do the entire island, or you can pick an area that you want him to clear. He will clear everything, and then you can choose to put it in your storage, throw it all away, or leave them. So that would be a little impossible for Resetti to do that with not being able to put that in storage. He can even clear the custom designs on the ground, so that's pretty cool. If you're trying to reset your island, this is going to come in so much handy. There are so many of us that restart our islands just because it's so hard to clear everything and start fresh. And now we don't have to do that, and we can keep all of our current achievements and money and don't have to restart every time if we don't want to. But speaking of multiple islands, if you go hop into a bed, you can choose its slumber time, and then we can go to a new place called Luna's Dream World. And in Luna's Dream World, it's called Slumber Island when you get there. And there's a whole island that you can decorate, you guys. And it looks like you can decorate it like Happy Home Paradise DLC. It looks like you can just access all of the items, like it doesn't have to be in your inventory, and you can select the sizes of the bushes and everything. Like, it's really awesome. And you can also change the weather just like in the Happy Home Paradise DLC and invite whatever residents you would like to come live here. Also, you can make 3 islands saved in Slumber. What is it called? Slumber Island. You can make 3 island saves. Then once you choose your new island, you can pick from a small island, which looks so cute, or a medium island or a large island. It kind of looks like the large island is the same as our current islands, and then medium might be half the size and small is like super tiny. I'm super excited to see those in person. It's going to be so cool. But the best part, you can design together on Slumber Island. So you can invite your friends. Everyone can play together, decorate the island. You can terraform together, custom designs. There is custom designs in the video as well, but it doesn't specify kind of how that works because everyone's going to have different custom designs saved. So I'm excited to see how that works. Like, do we have to have them all saved under one custom design under one person's profile, or like under the Slumber Islands, that particular island's custom designs? We're not sure yet how that's going to work, but I think it's so fun that we can build islands together in real time. I believe it's up to 12 people can design this island together, but all 12 have to have the Switch 2 version. Otherwise, it's 8 people can play on this island together and design together. Also, look at this clip where she is terraforming and it automatically is like backing her up without her turning around. That's awesome. But you can place plants and trees without having to dig them up, just like the DLC is awesome. Once you increase your hotel's brand recognition, you're going to start unlocking collaboration items like from Zelda, Lego, and Splatoon. So you will unlock these items in Graham's shop inside the hotel, and there's some fun exclusive items in there for us to buy, but they will unlock over time, and there's a category called special, so that's where we will find those. You're going to unlock new consoles in the game, like gaming consoles, like the old Nintendo ones, and each one will let you play the games. Like, look how cool this is. This does require a Nintendo internet subscription, but I think that's a really fun feature that you can actually play the games, and it's not just like you're playing Animal Crossing, you're playing a game within a game. The Lego collaboration will be available as well with all these new Lego furniture items. Lots of different colors and different furniture. There's like a fireplace, an arcade machine, there's a tool bench. There are so many different items that come with this new Lego crossover. And then going into the Zelda crossover, I've never really played Zelda, but it looks like we have a new hairstyle. Some new hairstyles, maybe some new wigs to match the Zelda characters. Also, new items. It looks like there's a new wand. And lots of new outfits also, it looks like, all to go with the Legend of Zelda collaboration. It looks like in order to unlock the Zelda items, you do have to have a Zelda amiibo that is compatible. So we will see when it gets closer what the fine details of that is. But that's pretty exciting. And also with the Zelda collaboration, there are so far 2 new villagers from the Zelda series. Tulin and Maniru. I'm probably spelling those wrong, but they are super cute. I've been thinking about trying out Zelda, but right now I have no idea who these characters are. But they are super cute, so that's really fun that we're getting at least 2 new villagers. Hopefully we'll get a few more. But the next collaboration is the Splatoon collaboration. With the Splatoon collaboration, there's Cece and Viche that can visit the island. It didn't say if they can actually stay, but you can use their amiibos maybe and get them into our campsite. And then there's also going to be the Splatoon collaboration items as well in our Nook stop. I am thinking about getting the Switch 2. We are going to look into what the Switch 2 offers for this update and if it's worth it for you guys and for me. But a few other little features that were mentioned were that there's new controls for placing the fences and terraforming. So that's how you get the side step and the back step instead of having to turn around every time, it looks like. And crafting multiple items in bulk. That is an amazing feature you might not have caught in the original video, but we can craft so many items all at once. We have all been begging for this. That's going to be so awesome. I'm going to have to finish my island so we can start brand new when this comes out. Now, there is speculation that when this comes out, you're not going to get the hotel feature immediately. I'm sure that we need to build on our island and unlock it, just like we have to unlock Happy Home Paradise. So maybe not. Maybe I won't restart. I don't know. Because if you already have your current island, you should unlock it immediately. But if you restart, you might have to work to get to a certain point to unlock it. Okay, let's get into the Switch 2 version. So on the Switch 2, in order to get all of these upgrades that I'm about to mention, you do have to buy a $5, basically kind of like a Switch 2 version. It's $5, and that's only if you already have the Animal Crossing base game. So it's kind of like a DLC. The biggest thing it's going to bring is the enhanced resolution. So you're going to get better in-game graphics. You can zoom and it won't be so blurry because it is going to be 4K now. And if you play on your TV or on your computer screen, if you're like hooking it up to your computer screen, that would have to be 4K obviously for you to actually see that. But on the Switch itself, it is 4K. The new Joy-Cons on the Switch 2 are going to give you additional mouse controls. So the Switch 2 has a Joy-Con that you can use as like a computer mouse. And then the game is now going to be compatible with using the mouse feature. So you can drag and drop your furniture to select it. And you can even use it to draw your custom designs or write on the bulletin board. So that's kind of cool. I probably wouldn't use that. I wouldn't say that would make it worth upgrading to. But the next feature is kind of fun, and I feel like I would have FOMO if I didn't get the Switch 2 because it's just a megaphone, right? But there's a built-in microphone in the Switch 2, and you can now use that to use the megaphone to call villagers around your island so that you can find them. You can buy the megaphone in Nook's Cranny, use your mic in the Switch 2, and call out for Lolly or call out for whoever you're trying to look for. And then it'll say, yes, I'm over here. And you can follow the thought bubble. It's not a thought bubble. You can follow the speech bubble and find them. So if you're missing that villager, that's a really fun way to find them. And then the next thing that with the Switch 2 is expanded online features. So I already mentioned this, but right now we can only play with 8 players. But if you have the Switch 2 version, you can now play with 12 players. But everyone that is playing with you also has to have the Switch 2 feature. So that's kind of a bummer because what are the chances that you know 12 people that also bought the Switch 2 and then bought the Switch 2 upgrade that still play Animal Crossing? Since we haven't had an update in 4 years, a lot of us are salty, but you know, some of us stuck it out. I stuck it out, guys. And when you have 12 players playing, you get a game chat. So everybody can chat and play together, like voice chat. So that's pretty fun. And you can see who's talking. If you do have the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, also you can see everybody's face above their rep. And it's kind of weird, but you could see a live picture of them. Like you can see my reactions when I'm actually playing. So that is all I have for this update today, guys. I am very tempted to buy the Switch 2, but I'm not 100% yet. I am all down for the enhanced 4K version. I think that's really cool. I'd like the upgraded 4K, and then eventually we will need a Switch 2 anyway, because hopefully we'll get a new game or just some other new games that would actually be fun to play on the Switch 2. So let me know what you guys are most excited about for this new update. It's out January 15th of 2026. I'm so excited, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.